Is there enough appetite out there, even in the general population, let alone where you work, to actually have accountability so this doesn't happen again?
So go back after World War II. The reason the Nuremberg trials, one of the reasons that it was made possible is because Eisenhower made sure the camps were exposed and photographed and those horrors were revealed to the world. That's why the first step here is exposure. And one of the reasons, well, the main reason, and I got contacted by Ken Rutgers, whose wife was vaccine injured. That got me involved with the vaccine injured community. And my main reason for advocating for them is so they can be seen, heard, believed, and healed and treated. Because right now, without federal agencies, without the medical establishment acknowledging that, they can't even get treatment. Mm-hmm. But the vaccine injured also can play just a key role of raising the awareness so that these harms are exposed, so we can actually have accountability, so we can actually fix these problems. And there's really two tracks here. On the one hand, it's about the origin so that we can have much stronger international treaties to tightly control what science now allows. And on the other hand, compassionately deal with the people who've been harmed by these actions, been harmed by these vaccines. And from my standpoint, one of the points I've been making as we've been discussing this morning is we need the vaccine injured to get organized on a state-by-state basis and set up meetings to meet with their House members and their senators and tell their stories. They are powerful stories. I mean, you can't sit and listen to these things and not believe these people. Mm-hmm. But right now, I'm talking to colleagues and I say, are you being contacted by people talking about vaccine injuries? And they look at me like I'm from outer space. It's like, what are you talking about? I mean, we're aware of this. Is it going to take
one of your colleagues to collapse suddenly, to die suddenly? Is that what it's going to take?
Well, God, I mean, I hope not. Okay, but you're seeing with the Buffalo Bills player, mm-hmm. You saw how quickly they already had the excuse, right? Commotio cordis. And certainly within my doctorate group,
very common in 24-year-old
immediately people are saying there's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a small object, high speed, in an unprotected, probably young chest. That's not what this was. And yet, again, what we're up against, the COVID cartel, they were so prepared for that eventuality because they anticipated it. So again, we are up against powerful forces. I've used the analogy in terms of what the FBI did, sabotaging in advance the revelation that Hunter Biden had this computer. They went to those lengths, unsolicited briefings to myself and Chuck Grassley, working with Twitter and the social media companies. They were laying the groundwork in case Paul McIsaac ever had the courage to come forward and reveal that publicly. Think about the COVID cartel, mm-hmm. the lengths they will go to protect themselves to not be exposed. So again, this literally is all about exposure.